Imagine a world where suffering is understood, compassion is cultivated, and inner peace is attainable. Welcome to the world of Buddhism, a profound spiritual tradition that has guided millions of people on a path to awakening and enlightenment. In today's video, we embark on a journey to explore Buddhism for beginners. Whether you're new to the teachings of Buddhism or simply seeking to deepen your understanding, this video will provide you with a solid foundation to start your exploration. Let me share a story with you. Imagine a young prince named Siddhartha Gautama, who lived over 2,500 years ago in ancient India. Despite being born into wealth and luxury, Siddhartha was deeply troubled by the suffering he witnessed in the world. Determined to find answers, he set out on a spiritual quest that would ultimately lead him to the path of enlightenment. Through years of contemplation, meditation, and self-discovery, Siddhartha Gautama became the Buddha, the awakened one. His teachings, known as the Dharma, offer profound insights into the nature of reality, the causes of suffering, and the path to liberation. Now let's embark on this transformative journey together. Whether you're seeking inner peace, a deeper understanding of life's mysteries, or simply a way to navigate the challenges of the modern world, Buddhism has something to offer you. So, prepare to open your mind, expand your heart, and embark on a journey of self-discovery as we delve into the core teachings, practices, and wisdom of Buddhism. The Four Noble Truths. Now that we have set the stage, let's delve into the core teachings of Buddhism. At the heart of Buddhism are the Four Noble Truths, which serve as the foundation of the Buddha's teachings. These truths are the truth of suffering. The Buddha recognized that suffering is an inherent part of human existence. Whether it's physical pain, emotional distress, or the dissatisfaction that arises from unfulfilled desires, suffering is an inevitable aspect of life. The truth of the cause of suffering. The Buddha identified the cause of suffering as tanha, which can be translated as craving or attachment. It is our attachment to desires and the relentless pursuit of pleasure that perpetuates the cycle of suffering. The truth of the cessation of suffering. The Buddha taught that it is possible to find liberation from suffering by letting go of attachment and craving. This state of liberation is known as nirvana or enlightenment. The truth of the path to the cessation of suffering. The Buddha outlined the Noble Eightfold Path as the means to attain liberation from suffering. This path consists of 8 interconnected aspects, including right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Understanding karma and rebirth. In Buddhism, the concept of karma plays a fundamental role. Karma refers to the law of cause and effect, suggesting that our actions have consequences. According to Buddhist teachings, every intentional action, whether good or bad, creates karmic imprints that influence our future experiences. Furthermore, Buddhism teaches the belief in rebirth or reincarnation. It is believed that our actions in this life shape our future lives. The cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, known as samsara, continues until one attains enlightenment and breaks free from this cycle. Key concepts in Buddhism. To live a meaningful and fulfilling life, Buddhism emphasizes several key concepts. The 3 marks of existence. Buddhism teaches that all conditioned phenomena are characterized by impermanence, anicca, suffering, dukkha, and the absence of a permanent self, anatta. The 5 precepts. These are ethical guidelines that Buddhists strive to follow. They include refraining from harming living beings, stealing, engaging in sexual misconduct, lying, and consuming intoxicants. Meditation and mindfulness. Meditation is a central practice in Buddhism. Through meditation, one develops mindfulness, the ability to be fully present and aware of each moment. This practice cultivates inner peace, clarity of mind, and insight into the true nature of reality. Compassion and loving kindness. Buddhism places great emphasis on compassion and loving kindness towards all beings. By cultivating compassion, one seeks to alleviate the suffering of others and promote their well-being. Different schools of Buddhism. Over time, Buddhism has branched out into various schools, each with its own unique practices and teachings. Some of the prominent schools include Theravada Buddhism. This school, prevalent in Southeast Asia, focuses on the original teachings of the Buddha and emphasizes meditation and monasticism. Mahayana Buddhism. Mahayana is the largest Buddhist tradition and is widespread in East Asia. It emphasizes compassion and the belief in bodhisattvas, enlightened beings who vow to help others attain enlightenment. Zen Buddhism. Zen, originating in China and later spreading to Japan, emphasizes direct experience and meditation. It places great importance on the practice of sitting meditation, zazen, to attain sudden enlightenment. Tibetan Buddhism. This school incorporates elements of both Mahayana and ancient Tibetan traditions. It is known for its intricate rituals, use of mantras, and the belief in the Dalai Lama as the spiritual leader. The role of rituals and symbols. Rituals and symbols hold significant meaning in Buddhism. They serve as tools to facilitate meditation, cultivate mindfulness, and express devotion. From the lighting of incense and offering of flowers to the chanting of mantras and the display of sacred images, these practices help create a sacred space and deepen one's spiritual connection. As we continue our exploration of Buddhism, we will further dive into these topics, exploring the rich and diverse aspects of Buddhist philosophy, practices, and traditions. Remember, Buddhism is not just a religion, it is a way of life that offers profound insights and practical teachings for finding inner peace and leading a meaningful existence. But our journey doesn't end here. In the next part of this video series, we will continue to unravel the mysteries of Buddhism, exploring topics such as the nature of reality, the role of meditation, and the path to enlightenment. So stay tuned and keep exploring the depths of Buddhist wisdom. Until then, may peace and compassion be with you on your journey. The nature of reality. In Buddhism, the nature of reality is a profound and complex subject. It explores the concept of emptiness, shunyata, and the interdependent nature of all phenomena. According to Buddhist teachings, nothing exists independently or permanently. Understanding the true nature of reality can lead to a direct experience of wisdom and liberation. The role of meditation. Meditation is at the heart of Buddhist practice. It is a tool for cultivating mindfulness, developing concentration, and gaining insight into the nature of the mind and reality. Through various meditation techniques, practitioners learn to quiet the mind, observe their thoughts and emotions, and cultivate a sense of inner calm and clarity. The path to enlightenment. The ultimate goal of Buddhism is to attain enlightenment, a state of complete awakening and liberation from the cycle of suffering. The path to enlightenment is known as the Bodhisattva path, which is characterized by the cultivation of wisdom, ethical conduct, and compassion for all beings. It is a lifelong journey of self-transformation and spiritual growth. Buddhist art and architecture. Buddhist art and architecture are rich and diverse, reflecting the teachings and principles of Buddhism. From intricately carved statues and vibrant paintings to majestic temples and monasteries, Buddhist art serves as a visual representation of the spiritual path and inspires devotion and contemplation. Buddhism in modern society. In today's world, Buddhism continues to have a significant impact. Its teachings and practices are embraced by millions of people worldwide, offering a path to inner peace, compassion, and mindfulness. Buddhism has also influenced various fields, such as psychology, mindfulness-based therapies, and the pursuit of sustainable living. Applying Buddhist principles in daily life. Buddhism is not just a philosophy to be studied. It is a practical guide for living a meaningful and compassionate life. Its teachings can be applied to various aspects of life, including relationships, work, and personal well-being. By incorporating Buddhist principles into our daily lives, we can cultivate greater awareness, kindness, and harmony. Common misconceptions about Buddhism. Despite its widespread popularity, Buddhism is often misunderstood. Common misconceptions include viewing Buddhism solely as a religion or associating it with a particular culture. It is important to recognize the diversity within Buddhism and approach it with an open mind and willingness to explore its teachings. Resources for further learning. If you're interested in learning more about Buddhism, there are numerous resources available. Books, online courses, meditation retreats, and local Buddhist communities can provide valuable insights and guidance on your spiritual journey. The power of mindfulness. One of the key teachings in Buddhism is the practice of mindfulness. By cultivating present-moment awareness, we can develop a deeper connection with ourselves, others, and the world around us. Mindfulness allows us to break free from automatic patterns of thinking and reacting, leading to greater clarity, peace, and compassion. Buddhism and social justice. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of compassion and social responsibility. Many Buddhist practitioners and communities are actively engaged in social justice issues, advocating for equality, environmental protection, and the well-being of all beings. Buddhism encourages us to extend our compassion beyond ourselves and work towards creating a more just and compassionate world. The role of the Sangha. The Sangha, or the Buddhist community, plays a crucial role in supporting practitioners on their spiritual path. It provides a sense of belonging, guidance from experienced teachers, and opportunities for collective practice and service. Engaging with the Sangha can deepen our understanding and commitment to the Buddhist teachings. And that brings us to the end of this segment on Buddhism for beginners. We have explored various aspects of Buddhism, from its core teachings and meditation practices to its influence on art, society, and daily life. Remember, Buddhism is a vast and profound tradition that offers valuable insights and guidance for living a more mindful, compassionate, and meaningful life. In the next part of this video series, we will continue our exploration of Buddhism, delving into topics such as the role of compassion, the concept of impermanence, and the practice of loving kindness. Until then, continue to deepen your understanding and practice of Buddhism, and may your journey be filled with wisdom, peace, and enlightenment. The role of compassion. Compassion is a central tenet of Buddhism. It is the genuine wish for all sentient beings to be free from suffering and to experience happiness. Buddhists strive to cultivate compassion towards all beings, including oneself, loved ones, and even those perceived as enemies. Through acts of kindness, understanding, and empathy, compassion becomes a driving force for personal and societal transformation. Embracing impermanence, or the understanding that all things are transient and subject to change, is a fundamental concept in Buddhism. By recognizing the impermanent nature of all phenomena, practitioners develop a deeper appreciation for the present moment and let go of attachment and clinging. This understanding enables them to navigate life's ups and downs with greater equanimity and acceptance. The practice of loving kindness. Loving kindness, also known as metta, is a meditation practice that involves cultivating unconditional love and well-wishing towards oneself and all beings. Through the repetition of phrases and visualization, practitioners generate feelings of love, compassion, joy, and equanimity. This practice helps to dissolve barriers and foster a sense of interconnectedness and harmony. Buddhism and environmental stewardship. Buddhism encourages a deep reverence for nature and advocates for responsible and sustainable living. The interconnectedness of all life is emphasized, highlighting the importance of protecting the environment and preserving the Earth's resources. Buddhists strive to live in harmony with nature and promote ecological awareness and conservation efforts. The wisdom of the Heart Sutra. The Heart Sutra is one of the most revered and widely recited texts in Mahayana Buddhism. It encapsulates profound teachings on the nature of reality, the illusion of inherent existence, and the concept of emptiness. The wisdom contained within the Heart Sutra invites practitioners to transcend dualistic thinking and awaken to the true nature of reality. Buddhism and mindful communication. Effective communication is crucial in cultivating harmonious relationships and promoting understanding. Buddhism offers valuable insights and practices for mindful communication, including deep listening, speaking with kindness and clarity, and refraining from harmful speech. By applying these principles, practitioners can foster deeper connections and resolve conflicts with compassion and wisdom. The power of rituals and ceremonies. Rituals and ceremonies hold a significant place in Buddhist practice. They provide a tangible means of expressing devotion, gratitude, and reverence. From daily rituals of offering incense and bowing to elaborate ceremonies such as chanting and circumambulation, these practices deepen one's connection to the teachings and inspire a sense of sacredness. Buddhism and the science of mind. In recent years, there has been a growing interest in the intersection between Buddhism and science, particularly in the field of neuroscience and psychology. Research has shown that meditation and mindfulness practices have profound effects on the brain, enhancing well-being, attention, and emotional regulation. This convergence of ancient wisdom and modern science offers new insights into the mind and human potential. The importance of ethical conduct. Ethical conduct, known as sila, is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice. Buddhists strive to live by the 5 precepts, which are guidelines for moral conduct: refraining from harming living beings, stealing, engaging in sexual misconduct, lying, and consuming intoxicants. By cultivating ethical behavior, practitioners create a foundation for personal growth, harmonious relationships, and the well-being of all. And that brings us to the end of this segment on Buddhism for beginners. Throughout this video series, we have covered a wide range of topics, from the core teachings and practices to the concepts of mindfulness, compassion, and the middle way. As you continue on your Buddhist journey, I encourage you to integrate the teachings and practices that resonate with you into your daily life. Embrace the transformative power of Buddhism, seek guidance from experienced practitioners and teachers, and nurture your own spiritual growth. May your exploration of Buddhism bring you peace, wisdom, and liberation from suffering. May it inspire you to live with mindfulness, compassion, and a deep sense of interconnectedness with all beings. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until we meet again, may you be well, may you be happy, and may you be at peace.